Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? It's a cold, cruel, harsh reality. Caught, stuck here with your enemies. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies. You started something that you just couldn't stop. You turned the ones that you love into the angriest mob. And the one last wish is that you pay for it. And there's no way you're getting out of this. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies, enemies. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies,
If you smell what the rock is cooking. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to lie.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a WWE Wrestling Talk Show. I am Reese Rock Jones, joined as always by one half of SmackDown's Tag Team Champions.
Sean Randy Smith.
Or is it Wyatt these days? I forget. But in any event, we are here to discuss the end of pay-per-views when it comes to 2017. The final pay-per-view, which comes to us from Monday Night Raw, along with an interesting discovery made earlier today.
Yes, the final pay-per-view of 2016 comes in the form of a roadblock.
Yes, just like we had a roadblock going into WrestleMania/Injured Mania earlier this year. Now we have a roadblock, but it is at the end of the line.
Yes, and it is definitely going to be end of the line for some of these rivalries going into this pay-per-view.
Hopefully.
So, we have a kickoff match with a bit of a stupid storyline mixed in.
Yes, there's only one word to describe this, and I'm going to spell it out. STUPID. Stupid. Big Cass will take on Rusev. Now, this whole story began a few weeks ago on Raw when Enzo Amore appeared to be locked out of his dressing room and was walking around naked.
Yes, and he happened to stumble across Lana.
Yes, and Rusev, let's just say, did not take well to this.
No.
And basically the two had a match. Enzo got kicked in the nuts.
It literally went up a few tempos.
I think the same thing happened the next week.
Yes.
Then, not this past Monday night, but the Monday night before that, Lana lured Enzo into a hotel room.
And Enzo got destroyed
By Rusev.
And then a bar shot to the back of the head.
And then this week, in a segment which was called Rusev and Lana Reveal What Happens Behind Closed Doors, in which everyone thought that they were going to show what they do in their personal life behind closed doors, but they just showed the beating of Enzo again. Big Cass, Enzo's running buddy and tag team partner, comes out. A brawl takes place. Rusev ends up running away, scheduling this match to take place, and we believe it is going to take place on the kickoff show. Strange for us to be able to tell you what the kickoff show match is going to be before the pay-per-view, and actually strange that there's a storyline behind it.
This time, so it's a first. WWE, well done.
Okay, our next match is for the WWE Universal Championship.
Now this match, with interesting titles on the line, shall we say?
Yes, Kevin Owens, everyone's favourite champion, will defend the Universal Championship against the United States Champion, Roman Reigns. Despite certain people, Kevin Owens being among them, saying that Roman Reigns was behind Team Raw not winning at Survivor Series.
Blah, blah, blah.
He won, I believe it was a triple threat match between him, Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho to become number one contender.
Yes.
And the two have been going back and forth for the past few weeks, along with Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho, which ties into the next match, which so happens to be Chris Jericho versus Seth Rollins.
And obviously the same are going towards the storyline. However, Jericho
is no more.
That's done. Over. Finished. Go forwards.
In recent title defenses, Chris Jericho has been the deciding factor. He was the deciding factor inside Hell in a Cell, and even showed up in a hockey mask in a title match on Raw.
Yes, costing Seth Rollins the Universal title in the process.
However, Kevin Owens cost Chris Jericho the one championship he is yet to win in WWE, and that being the United States Championship. And despite Owens trying to fix it by having a tag team championship match on Raw. That didn't exactly go to plan, and it basically ended with something which I'm not quite sure is officially categorized as a face turn by Chris Jericho, but it could build to one.
Yes, it could build to one indeed. We'll have to wait and see what WWE comes up with.
The next match is the second match that I can recall in WWE history, and it is a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Women's Championship between champion Sasha Banks and challenger Charlotte. Now I know what you're thinking, champion Sasha Banks, but Charlotte won the championship at Hell in a Cell, which is true. But this storyline goes back practically to last summer when the Divas / Women's Revolution started. Both debuted on Raw the same night.
Yes.
Charlotte went on to become the Divas champion.
She did.
Then we go into WrestleMania with a triple threat match between Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte for the Women's Championship, as it was being introduced as.
Yeah.
With some help from her dad, Ric Flair, Charlotte would win that match.
Correct, she would.
However, in late July / early August, Sasha Banks would win the Women's Championship,
She would indeed.
only to lose it several weeks later at SummerSlam.
Which didn't make complete sense.
A few weeks after that, yet again on an edition of Monday Night Raw, Sasha Banks would win the championship back.
She would indeed. So this title's literally going hot potato between Sasha Banks and Charlotte so far.
Only to lose the championship in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, which yet again made absolutely no sense.
No, it didn't.
And then the Raw the week after, Survivor Series,
Yes.
Sasha Banks would invoke her rematch clause yet again.
On Monday Night Raw.
The match officially ended in a count-out when, or was it a double count-out, either way. Then Mick Foley comes out and says that the rivalry or the match is not going to end like that, and that we are going to have a winner, and it makes the main event a Falls Count Anywhere match. So after fighting all over the arena, hitting each other with candlesticks and chairs and everything else, Sasha Banks applies the bank statement on the divide between the chairs of the crowd.
And Charlotte tapped out faster than Ric Flair.
Yes, and as if that wasn't enough to have Sasha Banks win the championship, after getting back into the ring with the championship, Ric Flair would appear and give his congratulations to Sasha Banks.
Was prompting the next night on Monday Night Raw where Charlotte slapped Ric Flair in the face.
And basically beat up Sasha Banks. Now, like I said, this is the second time that the women women have competed in an Iron Man match. The only other Iron Man match in WWE history took place at NXT TakeOver Respect, and it would actually feature Sasha Banks when Bayley defended the NXT Women's Championship against her.
Yes, in which Sasha Banks got the better of Bayley that night.
Bayley got the better of her.
Yes, Bayley, thank you.
But let's just hope that this tradition of Sasha Banks winning the championship on Raw and then losing it at the next pay-per-view ends, and it will be the end of the line for these two women.
Yes,
No pun intended.
First ever Iron Woman match in WWE.
Well, main roster WWE. Yes. Our next match is a triple threat cruiserweight match for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Rich Swann will defend his Cruiserweight Championship against the following two superstars, which are
the Brian Kendrick and TJ Perkins.
This match is going to be really interesting.
Yes, TJ Perkins won the Cruiserweight Classic back in September to become the inaugural rebooted Cruiserweight Champion.
Yes.
Then in October, at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, the Brian Kendrick would feign an injury to win the championship. And then at the premiere of 205 Live, which is the Cruiserweight's own show, and it airs right after SmackDown Live on the WWE Network for £9.99. Rich Swann would capture the Cruiserweight Championship. So now we have all three of them facing off in one match. Hopefully a lot of high-flying stuff, but I am not a huge fan of the Cruiserweight division at the moment. Would make more sense on SmackDown probably than Raw.
Yes, you're on Raw.
Next we have David versus Goliath.
Oh, yes we do.
As the former Black Sheep, Mr. Braun Strowman
Nice.
takes on Sami Zayn in a
Sami Zayn has been begging for this match for a long, long time.
Yes, as we go into the backstory. Originally, Sami Zayn was put in a match with Braun Strowman as punishment for not being able to win the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series in a match with The Miz.
Yes, but then, let's just say things got a little bit more heated.
Things got a little more heated. Foley basically told them to stop the match because Zayn was being absolutely destroyed.
Which he was.
The following week, I believe Zayn attacked, or at least attempted to attack Strowman.
Yes.
And for the past few weeks, Sami Zayn has been requesting this match again and again and again, and Mick Foley kept saying no, it's not going to happen. So enough's been said. So Mick Foley teased a trade between SmackDown and Raw with Eva Marie being traded to Raw for Sami Zayn. Let's just say that Sami Zayn did not approve of this.
No, he didn't.
Saying that he was worth 10 Eva Marie's, 100 Eva Marie's, and let's just say he's right.
He is right. Eventually.
So there was a temper sort of heated words discussed, and then Mick Foley told Sami Zayn to remember that feeling because he would need all of it because he was going to book a match between Braun Strowman and Sami Zayn to give Sami Zayn a chance to prove everyone who had ever doubted him wrong. However, this match will have a 10-minute time limit.
Why?
10 minutes to prove he can beat or at least last with Braun Strowman.
Okay, so what is our next match?
The next match is a match for the Raw Tag Team Championships featuring the new longest reigning Tag Team Champions in WWE history, The New Day.
Yes, they originally broke Demolition's record.
Will defend against Cesaro and Sheamus after they won a Fatal 4-Way match at this year's Tribute to the Troops match.
Yes, that happened last night as well, and that was good to see that pay-per-view.
Now, we all know that Cesaro and Sheamus have had the tag team titles won on several occasions.
Oh, yes.
I would argue that they had the titles won at Clash of Champions.
Correct.
Was it that pay-per-view?
I think it was that pay-per-view.
They
right.
definitely had the titles won in one of two triple threat matches that the New Day had to compete in on Raw. And it's always the third man that makes the difference with the New Day.
Indeed. And obviously since then, the New Day have used that 3-man rule to make their way to overtake Demolition's long-time record.
But now we've got to think that now that they have passed the record, it's only a matter of time before they're booked to lose the Tag Team Championships.
Which do you think it might be?
It might be Roadblock, or they might leave it until WrestleMania or something like that.
Yes.
But in any event, that is the end of the line.
For the Roadblock pre-show.
However, there is one more brief bit of news that we want to discuss, and that is WWE's announcement, more specifically Triple H's announcement, of a new Creation Championship belt, the WWE United Kingdom Championship, not to be confused with the WWE European Championship.
And also not to be confused with the fictional team of the United Kingdom.
Basically, but over the weekend of the 14th and 15th of January, there will be a single elimination tournament to crown the WWE United Kingdom Championship. And the superstars will all be from either Scotland, Wales, England, or Ireland.
Yes. Let's introduce familiar faces in that tournament.
4 of these said superstars are vigorous competitors at WCPW, which is a independent wrestling organization which has grown in popularity quite quickly.
It has.
So it will be interesting to see how that goes, which show it ends up on after the title is decided. Common sense would say put it on SmackDown because they're a title short of Raw at the moment.
They are.
But we all know that people don't always do what's common sense, specifically Vince McMahon. No offense. So that does it for this show. Join us next week where we will give you our reactions. And then towards the end of the year, which I know we are coming to anyway, but this will be around New Year's Eve. We will come at you with our highlights of 2016 in WWE.
Until then, he's been
Reese Rock Jones, and he's been
Sean Randy Smith, or should I say Sean Randy Wyatt Smith?
and we are heading off.